Welcome back to another episode of Bagged Milk. I'm your host, Brian Bridges, and this is episode 29. Oh, one more, and we get the big trio. The big tree-o. That's the 30. I don't actually say tree for tree. Tree for tree, tree for three. I'm not a tree guy. I don't say H, and I don't say tree. That's a different province in Canada that does that. That's not a PEI thing. It may have expanded, but that's not where it originates from. Welcome back. If you're new, again, this is Bag Motherfucking Milk. I read a post today that I want to share. Okay? Let me just pull this up right quick. And we'll get into it. This is how to support a friend's small business for free or podcast. For free. That's all we want. We're giving out all this entertainment support for free. Free entertainment, free support. Wouldn't ask for anything more. Here's some things you can do. And you can do for Bag Milk. If you choose. That'd be great. Why not? Share a post. I share posts all the time. Every time you share, it gets further and further. It extends beyond my reach of my friends. It gets to your friends and your friends' friends. And that's how we grow. Like a post. Same thing as sharing a post. Your friends see you liked it, and then maybe they'll like it. Who knows? I know. Bag Milk's a little obscure. Maybe you're afraid to tell your friends you like Bag Milk. It's kind of like sucking dick for the first time. Your friends might judge you for it, but eventually they'll come around and just see that's just the way you are. It's okay. Don't be as scared. Repost. That's like sharing a post. Why do they put that twice? I don't know. Tag a friend. Again, it's all just getting outside my group of friends to broaden the audience. For free. The more people that watch, listen, and subscribe, the better. The more we'll get participation. Do you want to participate? This is how. There's other things. Hold on. Comment something nice. It doesn't even have to be nice. You can tell me to go fuck myself. And that's just perfect for me. That's just great. Hate is also fine. No, it's not. But the point is, every time you write something, even if it was hateful, even if you intended it to be hateful and you're just a prick, a kooksucker? A cork soaker? You fucking cork soaker. If that's you, that's fine. You extended my reach. Now your friends see me. That's fine. Extend my reach. I lost my picture. Post a picture. I guess that just means post my pictures? I don't know. That's stupid. Shout them out. Shout out Bag Milk. Randomly. Some of you have done it. That's great. And refrain from negativity. That's fine. You can be negative. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like my shit, I don't understand why you're hanging around. Anyway, there's no point in... what can I say? There's no point in just fucking around and hanging out just to bother yourself. Why would you do that? If you don't like my shit, why are you hanging around just to post negative shit about it? That's negative to you, and it's positive to me, because I get the likes. I get the watches. I get the eyeballs. That's what I want. I want the eyeballs. If you don't like it, it doesn't matter to me. It's still eyeballs. So you can go ahead and keep watching it and keep hating it. That's great. But that's just more eyeballs for me. You're going to torture yourself? That's on you, boy. That's on you. You're a grown-ass person. It's 2020. Could be anybody. Man, woman, binary, non-binary, half man fish. Don't know, man. It's 2020. Things are getting a little weird. Have you looked outside? Anyway, the point is, just like my shit. Share it, like, subscribe. You know the drill. We're just trying to expand. We got to get it out there. If you got comments, leave them on the YouTube. Leave them in a review. If you leave a comment, hey, I'll read it out, bitch. If you want me to read it out, leave a comment and then take a snap and email it to me, bagmilkpodcast@gmail.com. I'll read that bitch out. Because I don't see, this is something new I did not know. If you have left a review in a different country than my own, Canada, I think it means those houses, the village. No, I know the word Canada, and it means village. Or it means nation. That's what he said. But it didn't. If you leave a comment in a different country than Canada, it's actually pronounced Canada, in case you were thinking you were uneducated. Like, oh, wait, he's from Canada. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. No, it's Canada. But if you're not from here, let's get to the point. The point sometimes eludes me. It's the point makes no difference. It's the story and the journey to the point, right? So many people just getting to the point. Let's just take our time, sniff the roses, okay? That's what Bag Milk's all about. We're not just about points. Bam, bam, bam. We're about the journey. The journey to the point. The question is, do you forget the point sometimes? Sometimes I do. Not this time, though. If you leave a review in another country, I don't see it. I did not know that. I did not know that until a gentleman had to take a picture of his review in another country and send it to me and let me know that that was a case. And that was a case. I looked it up. That's a thing. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard of, because why wouldn't a podcaster want to see all his motherfucking reviews in one spot? Especially if it's Apple. Say just Apple. I can't see them all if they're in different countries. That's stupid. So, if you're leaving me, especially if you're in a different country, email me that motherfucking picture. baggedmilkpodcast@gmail.com. And I'll read that bitch on air. I want to know that there's others out there that's not in my country. That's great. And if you have any comments that you don't want to share on the YouTube, you're just like a little shy, that's cool. I can still read them out anonymously. I'm fine. We can figure it out together. But participate. That's all we want up in here, is participation ribbons for everyone. You're all a bunch of fucking snowflakes, and we all get participation ribbons. I want it to be a little like a fence of, I'm the post, you're the things, and we're going to stand it up. No idea what I'm talking about. Let's just fucking be together, okay? Okay? Is that all right? I think it's fine. Bag Milk, YouTube, podcast, leave the reviews, share posts, do the thing. Make some noise. Make some motherfucking noise. Let people know that you're out there. That Bag Milk fans exist. That'd be great. I know you're there. I see you. I know exactly. But let's spread the love. This isn't a secret. It's to be spread. It's not to be, I know you would like to just hoard me and keep me all to yourself like I'm your bestest friend in the whole wide world. And I am. But I need to be shared. I'm too big for just one person to hold on to. I need to be shared with the world. My wisdom and my fucking nonsense needs to be shared. I think. And if you think so too, let's do that together. Let's do that together. Thank you. So, it's fucking 4 weeks. 4 weeks since Queen Danny B has had her surgery. She's still a bitch. That didn't change. I thought the surgery would fix it. She went in for what do they call it? A bitchalotomy? Bitchatomy? I'm not sure. But it didn't work. Still a bitch. But no. She went in for a hysterectomy. It's a hysterectomy. It's a woman thing. It's a hysterectomy. And it was needed. They found a little lumpy. So that's why they had to take that shit out. I don't know. It came back and it didn't look good. It had some markers. What they said, it had some markers for the big C. But it was borderline. So they said that was the best case scenario for the size. Could have been worse. And it wasn't the big C, but borderline the big C. So we got to keep an eye on her. She's fucking... Man, I said this before, and I'll say it again. We met, and she was 29. Peak, ripe old age. That's when you want them. You don't want them with these other fucking punks at 18 and 19. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Even if you get them, they're fresh, sure. But they don't know what they're doing. No idea. Fucking inexperienced bunch of fucks. You want them at 29. That's where you want it. That's the new 19. 29. Now, I know some of you old bitches out there thinking, no, it's 39. No, you're too old. If you haven't figured out your tricks by now, you're too old. Figure it the fuck out. It's the 29s. That's what you want. They want it, they know what they want a little bit, and they figured it out. They got past the 20 shit, and they're about to get their shit together. That's when you pick them up. And I said to Danny before, when she was 29, I said this to her. I said this to her. I said, I'm trading you in before you hit 30. Because that's a broken model at 30. We were just joking around. Fuck, I should have. No. At 29, she got pregnant and fucking locked me down. But that was on us. That was on me. It's not like she got pregnant on her own. I put that seed in there, and I fully knew I was putting that seed in there. We pulled the fucking goalie's ray out. It was all good. Oh, that's cold-ass tea. Who the fuck likes cold-ass tea? Apparently me. What a fucking chump. But I told her I was going to trade her in at fucking 30, and I should have. Because after that, it's a fucking broken down car. She just kept breaking down. Fucking tires went. Then the fucking, you got to change the tires. Then you got to change the brakes and rotors while you're under there. And then the fucking axles went. And then the main frame went. And then the fucking engine's starting to knock, and now it's smoking, and now fucking, it's still drivable. And I love this car, but fuck. Should have traded it in when I had the chance. No, I love her. She's great. But she's broken. She's broken up now. And we'll have to fix her up. She's still young. We can fix her. It's fine. We'll get her all back together. That's on her, though. Cool tea. If she doesn't want to fix herself, you can't fix. Well, you can't. What's that whole thing? You can. I don't want. You can take Danny to water, but you can't. Well, you can't hold her head under. Fucking Jesus, fuck. Who does that? Who dings me in the middle of a fucking podcast? It's so stupid. Stupid ass computer. Does it not know I'm recording? How do you shut your notifications off on your fucking computer when I'm recording? All my other apps know when I'm recording, and they shut the fuck up. But this fucking thing, this PC won't shut up. And I guess makes sense. Makes sense. Most PC people won't shut the fuck up. Look at me. I'm wholesome. I'm calling out all the bad people so you won't think I'm bad. Well, that's virtue signaling. But that comes from the PC people. Don't get it. But anyway, Danny is getting back to normal. She's pretty good. She's up and walking. Man, did I tell you about the staples? They took the staples out? Almost passed the fuck out. Did I tell you about this? Okay, give me a minute. Let me gather my breath. Oh, make me queasy. I am not opposed to blood. By any means. I worked in a beef plant. I've helped slaughter many of an animal. I wasn't one of those kids that went for hamsters and stuff, but regular, normal, adult stuff. I'm not opposed to blood. I've had cuts myself. I licked the blood. It's fine. Blood's not a thing. But for some reason, there wasn't even any blood this time. But for some reason, I was getting a little woozy. A little lightheaded, I think. I don't know why. Because look, this is how it was. You got the skin stapled together. Now, this is going to be hard. But anyway, and then they got the staples, okay? Over the two skin flaps. Think of two flaps of skin being brought together, and then you staple them. Okay? Now, she had 40 motherfucking staples. Yeah. 40 of those bitches going straight down underneath her belly button. Holy shit. So anyway, they're pulling these bitches out. And they're not pulling them out like from the top and then just going right to the bottom. No. Thank fuck. Because I probably would have passed out if they would have done it like that. No, they'd take one and then they'd skip like 3 or 4 and then they'd take one, skip 3 or 4, take one, and then they'd go back and then they'd take one of those 3 or 4 and then they'd skip 2 and then they'd go down and they kept doing that all the way. Okay? But the thing is, once it started, those staple holes where they used to be are now getting fucking wider and wider as they take the staples out. And I'm like, how wide is that thing gonna fucking get? I'm worried she's gonna split wide open and I'm gonna be in there with fucking rags stuffing her up like, what? Stop opening my girlfriend. What are you doing to her? I can see the staple marks started close And then they started opening it more and more and more staples. She came out, the staple marks just kept getting wider apart. I'm like, that's not normal. That's not normal. That can't be right. Like, I'm sure you're a good doctor and all, but I think you're fucking up right here right now. I think she's gonna just open herself up right here. I think you got to stop taking these staples out. And I just kept seeing it opening up more and more. Like the staples, the staple holes, these staples were probably like, I'm trying to think, like maybe from post to post, I don't know, 5 mil, half a centimeter apart. But by the end of it, it looked like over an inch. Like, I don't know how many. That's like 20, 30 mil. Okay? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm not good at converting mils to inches. Don't have to. Well, I know 300 mils is 6 inches. I think. Yeah, something like that. Keep on track. It was fucked up. It was just watching it open and open. And they even caught me. The doctor looked at me and was like, are you going to be okay? No, I wasn't. I was not okay. I can lie at the time. And I was like, no, I'm pretty good right now. Don't you worry about me, doctor. I'm a toughie. I wasn't good. I don't know why. I'm normally fine. But then someone mentioned it later. They said, yeah, normally there's been even EMTs, emergency medical transportation guys. I don't know what the T stands for. They have even, there's been, my buddy said he had a girlfriend at the time. She was an EMT. Fine. All the time. Blood pouring, blah, blah, blah. Guts opening it up. Fine. But if she had to treat someone who was close, a little bit of blood, pass the fuck out. So, I'm not a complete bitch. No one's saying I'm not a bitch, but I'm not a complete bitch, okay? So, it's just because I cared about her and I didn't want to see her guts on the floor. That makes perfect sense to me. Couldn't see why I would want to see her guts on the floor. No, I would have been the first guy out of that motherfucking room grabbing rags to fucking stuff her up because this doctor just wanted to keep pulling fucking staples out. Honestly, I did know more than this doctor. Okay? If you're a GP, a general practitioner, I probably know more than you. They're like the dumbest doctors. They're the doctors that just can't do anything with themselves, or they just never had enough money to go into further training. But if you're a doctor, you should have enough money to go into further training. Well, no. I make just as much as some cheap-ass doctors, and I can't go for further training, so I shouldn't say that. But still, their GPs are the worst. They're literally just the gateway keepers. Just treat them like shit. They're nobodies. Just see them to tell you to go see someone else. Like, if you're sick with the flu, they're going to tell you got the flu. But you knew that before going to the doctor. You just want to make sure it wasn't anything worse. And they don't know. They have no idea. They're going to just tell you what you already know. You're like, yeah, you have the flu. You're like, yeah, I already knew that. You're like, yeah, I can't tell you anything different without testing you and doing shit. And those tests are done by specialists. And those specialists will tell me what's wrong with you. And then I'll tell you what's wrong with you. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as a fucking post. All I am is the gatekeeper. I'm just the message relay system when the specialists tell you what the fuck's wrong with you. Instead of them telling you, I'll tell you, which is how I get paid. I'm just the guy that gets in the way of things. I'm the middleman. I'm useless in this equation. Basically. Like if you knew you thought you broke your bone, why would you go to a GP? She's just going to refer you, she is going to refer you to get an x-ray. Can she do an x-ray? No. She's useless. I don't know, she. Probably last time I've been to a doctor, it was a she. And that's what I'm thinking of. Fuck off! It's the same notification. Stop. Getting worked up over here. Stupid computers doing stupid things. This is what I'm talking about. When the machines take over, this is going to be the start. They're just going to be dinging fucking noises all the time just to piss us off. We're all going to be sleeping and you just and you're like, what the fuck is that? And we'll never be able to sleep again. That's going to be the first war cry from the machines. They're just going to be starting notifications. All the machines from all across the world are going to sync up and just start doing fucking notifications all the time. And no volume off. You're like, turn it the fuck down. And they're like, no, bitch. There's no volume down this time. And just... and we'll never sleep again. There'll be no silence. And the machines don't care because that doesn't bother them. And we'll all just die from noise pollution and insanity. Now you fucking made me forget what I was going to talk about. Doctors? Yeah, they're useless, man. Don't fucking take anything your GP has to say for, like, that's the answer. They're fucking dummies, man. They're literally dummies. Like, they're no smarter than you. They just happened to have parents that were able to put them through medical school, and they got a C average and became a GP. That's it. They're fucking dummies. They barely made it through, I bet you. Half these guys have no fucking idea. And you're trusting them with all your lives. I've said before, they're trained to do it like this. This is what's wrong with you. Here is the medicine. That's it. They have no other... They don't know. They have no idea. They don't know about outlying causes and shit like that. Nothing. Nothing about your eating. They don't care. They don't care that you're eating a high carbohydrate diet and you're getting fat and you have diabetes. No. They're going to give you diabetes meds. And that's it. They don't give a shit that you're fat. They want you on diabetes meds. They can pretend like some people, I'm sure they care and like, it sucks you're a fatty and you're on diabetes meds. You should probably do something about that. Here's your meds. But that's all they do. And that's why I'm going to start seeing naturopaths. I know, you're like, what are you, fucking, you going to get into crystals and fucking essential oils too, you fucking homo? No. Listen. Naturopaths are doctors. They're full on, stupid ass.
I don't know that one.
Oh my God, I shouldn't have. All these fucking devices, see? They're starting to take over. I got Alexa in the background. I got to whisper her name. I got her.
didn't hear that.
See?
Please try that again.
Alexa, shut up. Holy fuck. Alexa, Apologize for interrupting.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Fucking bitch. Fucking technology, man. Doctors, I don't know, man. They're just no good. It's just stay away from them. Oh, naturopaths. They're the same thing. The exact same thing as a doctor, except when they were taught about here's the medicine, here's the disease, here's the medicine, here's the disease, here's the medicine. And they're like, you know what? I bet there's more to that. I bet there's something else involved. Let's look into their eating, their environment, everything that makes them a person. Let's treat that first. Then, if all else fails, we'll go to medicine. Or they'll give you the medicine right away, but still work on all the other shit to actually try to take you off medicine. Now, that's going to seem super counterproductive for an actual doctor because they only get paid if they prescribe shit. Well, they get paid for the visit, but they get an extra kick if they prescribe. Every medicine they prescribe, they get more money. So doesn't that make sense that their business is to prescribe shit, not to take you off shit? You can't prescribe exercise. You can't prescribe a good diet. But you can prescribe fucking insulin. You can prescribe that shit. And you shouldn't. Well, you should, but you shouldn't just prescribe it without telling people. Like people that have diabetes, stage 2 diabetes, stage 1's a little different. That's more hereditary. It's hard to get rid of. But you can definitely lessen it and never feel a symptom of stage 1 almost if you have a proper diet. And with stage 2, you could literally, you've caused yourself to have stage 2. I'm going to recline. You've caused yourself to have stage 2. There's no other reason. You've made yourself have stage 2 diabetes. So, you can get rid of it. And it's so fucking quick. But it could take a week. If you had diabetes today, stage 2 diabetes, in 1 week, you could not take your diabetes meds. Maybe less. You think that's quick. Maybe even less if you're strict enough. But your doctor's not going to tell you that. Because he's going to want you to stay on bed. I was on blood pressure medication, 2 of them. Not one doctor ever talked about my diet and health. I had one point on my feetsies. I started developing when I was fatter. I still don't know. Still don't know what it is. But I had started developing on my feetsies, brown spots. All over my feetsies. And both feetsies. Not feces. Feetsies. My foots. But both of them, so feetsies. I developed brown spots all over my feetsies. And then those brown spots, like, I'm trying to think. They almost look like freckles, but really, really dark. And then they start going all over my feetsies. And then it started going up my fucking calf. I'm like, and in the front of my shin, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I went to my doctor. No idea. I was like, what is this? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You're a doctor. Doctorate. It's like, I don't know. Don't know what that is. Okay. Maybe test for it. No, nothing. Nothing ever. Never found out what it was. The only reason I had them for years as I was fatter. I was on blood pressure medication. No idea. As soon as I lost the weight and came off blood pressure medication, I don't have those spots anymore. Can anyone tell me why? No idea. Because even doctors don't know, because they're fucking morons. Especially GPs. They're fucking useless. Useless. Just figure out your own tests and tell them to run it. I know on my own. I know when I go to the doctor for a blood test, I know which boxes I ask them to check off. Because these are things I'm concerned about, and these are things you also should be concerned about. And they don't concern themselves with them because they only look for things when they're wrong. Well, you don't want it. This is like This is like being able to take your car to a mechanic before it's break for free. You have this option. So you take your mechanic to the car and you get all your fluids topped up. You get it all, you get it all checked. Shake the tires, make sure they're strong. You get the x-rays, you get the cameras down. You get it all checked out. And then they'll tell you, like, hey, nothing's wrong with this. But if you want to, keep it fucking moving along even better, you're going to put some, extra shit here, extra stuff there. All that stuff. That's what it's like going to a doctor before you're sick. You find out your blood test. You get it. You know what those things are. Figure it the fuck out. You ain't that dumb. You just never asked or never looked into it. Certain things are important. You should know your blood test, especially if you're like over 30. Like, come on, you're an adult now. That's you. That's your blood. That's what's giving you everything. Everything. You should know your blood tests. You should know what all those boxes are. And if it takes you 45 minutes in a doctor's office just to ask about every single one of those check marks, ask them. Ask about every single one of those and what each number means when it does come back. When you get those results, be like, okay, what's the good? What's the bad? What's the high? What's the medium, low, middle? All that shit. Figure out your fucking numbers. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm going to start taking my kids to a naturopath. There's so many additional benefits. They're doctors, man. There's just like doctors with like added benefit. It's like Doctor Plus. It's like Disney Plus with doctors. Yeah, man. Holy fuck, I pounded like 40 minutes into this and I'm just sparking in J. That's how you can tell the doctors have me that fucking revved up. So, enough of the fucking doctors. It's time to relax. Woo! Got me worked up. The notifications got me worked up. Doctors get me worked up. Could smoke this, Jay. Calm the fuck down. Right? Fuck. Ooh, that's smooth shit. So, as I said before, 4 weeks. Danny's been healing. You know what that means for me, though? 4 weeks. No sexy time. Oh, my God. It's fucking torture. I know what you're saying. B. Baba B. Just jerk it. Not a big deal. Get her to jerk it. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. I can jerk till the fucking cows come home. It ain't no of a JJ. I can get her to jerk till the cows come home. Ain't no of a JJ. And still, come on. Let's be honest. Her jerking, me jerking. I'm the master here. Come on. That's my shit. That's my shit. Who's going to do that better? Me. Of course. Every guy in the world knows they give themselves the best hand job. Unfortunately, though, no girl ever wants to pay attention and watch a guy give himself a hand job so they know. There's no training session where it's just like, okay, look, we're going to spend 15 minutes. You're going to watch me jerk off. And that's how you're going to do it for this rest of this relationship. These are the things I like. 2 pinkies in my butt. Stroke the balls. Massage the head. Those are the things. 2 pinkies in the butt? Did I say that? Or did I say 2 fingers? I don't know, man. There's nothing wrong with a little butt touch. Fucking. Don't be a prude. That's your butt. As long as who you love is touching your butt, or who you at least tolerate, it's fine. Don't let someone touch your butt. You don't want touching your butt, but that's your butt. You should figure it out. It's good stuff up in there. 4 weeks I've gone. Now, I'm not used to going 4 days. I hate going 4 hours most days. But 4 days, I'm like, holy, okay, are we fighting? What's going on here? Why is it 4 motherfucking days? And now it's 4 weeks. And now I know I got almost equal this amount of time left. I got 2 to 4 more weeks of sexless. Now, I've been sexless, but I haven't been orgasmless. But again, it's not the same. You can have orgasm after orgasm. Watching porn after porn. It's not the same. If it was the same, why the fuck would we get women? Right? Why would a straight guy get a woman if just jerking off was the exact same as fucking a vagina? We don't need that kind of headache. We just do it ourselves, I guess. We can cook our own foods, do our own laundry. No, just teasing. But you know, it ain't the same. I don't care who the fuck you are. You know better. But she's been trying. Not as hard as I'd like her to, but that's okay. She's broken. She's broken. She just gives her best. That's all we can applaud her for now. Just do your best, and that's it. But it is definitely a grueling 4 weeks for me. I've been, like I said, I've been trying to tap off as much as I can to try to keep her, not as busy as possible. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can handle this fucking 4 more weeks. I'm getting like spotted brain, I think. Like getting little pockets of like dumbness from no sex. I think that's a thing. No, I just thought of why it's not a thing. Blondes. Right? They'd be smart as fuck if that was the case. If they just kept getting drilled and had no brain bubbles. So, it's not true. But, I don't know, man. Maybe it is for me. I'm like an addict, I think. But, I'm getting help. I do this 12-step program. I've atoned for my sins. I try not to do bad sex now. I'm not running around trying to have sex with everyone now. So that's good. That's a bonus. That's like step one. Stop having sex with everyone. Oh, okay. Fuck. It took me a while to figure that one out, but okay. And now it's just like, but it'll come when it comes. I handle my business until Danny can handle it for me. She's got everything else unlocked. She's cleaning the house. She does the finances. She's my co-partner, big time. So, props to Danny. Get better so I can fuck that pussy. Yeah. What else? Oh fuck! Here we go, man. I went for a fucking run the other day, as I do, because I'm a fucking beast, a champion, a marvel of a man, if you will. No, just fucking. But I went for my run, and I run high. I work out high. I run high. I like it's good. It's good. It's got some benefits. Okay, if you can handle it. Some people can't handle it. Obviously, I can. It's my preference. But yeah. So I run normally high. The only thing I don't like running high is I get the pasties, of course, but c'est la vie. That is the least of my concerns, as I now know. I tried. Well, I didn't try. I just, for one reason or another, I wasn't able to, and I just wanted to get the run done. So I said, let's fucking go. So I went, and wow. Life-changing. It was the absolute worst run I have ever had in my life. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was gasping for air. Mentally, I was out of focus. I was all fucked up. I wanted to quit the entire time. In fact, it was the first run of the season that I actually walked some of it. I was such a fucking heaping black garbage bag full of shit. That's what I was. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Even when I got home, I couldn't breathe. I was gasping. My heart was pumping. And I could hear myself wheezing. Never am I like that when I smoke weed. You would think it would be the complete opposite. You would think I'd smoke weed and I wouldn't be able to breathe. I wouldn't be able to. You'd think the wheezing would be at the end because of the smoking the weed. You would think, but no. None of it. It's complete opposite. When I fucking run normally and I'm high, it's just focused. I'm focused on my breathing. I'm focused on my running and nothing else. And at most points in the run, it feels as if I could run that speed forever. That's the best feeling. That's why I run, is to catch that feeling. You don't feel it the whole way through, but there is usually a point in there. It could happen at any point. But it usually happens on every run where just get into this rhythm where it just feels like you could run that speed forever and you can just enjoy it. You can enjoy the surroundings. You can enjoy your speed. You can enjoy the fact that you're doing something good for yourself. And it's not hard. It's just enjoyable at that point, and it's fucking great. There's nothing better than hitting that point where it's like, I could do this forever. This is not hard. This is just a thing I'm doing, and look at all the benefits I'm seeing. I'm outdoors. I'm, taking care of myself. I'm seeing. I'm breathing. I'm getting in sunlight. I'm fucking everything's. And then you fucking die at the end, but still. It's fucking fantastic. That's why I run. That's the only reason. Is for that one moment, and that one moment during a run makes it fucking worth it. For sure. And I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I couldn't get that way. Not high. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying everyone that should just go out and just, if you run not high, you got to run high. That's sweet, man. I'm just saying for me, that's how I do it. And it works fantastic. I've ran before and I was able to get in rhythm. But this is better. Why would I run not high? If you can run high, run high. But I mean, I wouldn't suggest it for everyone. But I mean, the quality of state of mind alone is fantastic. Sometimes people panic when they run, and weed helps with panic. So it can be distorted, but when you're running, that's the distortion. So you gotta focus. And one of the things weed helps us is focus at times. It's weird. Your mind's chaotic, but it can also help focus. It's all fucky. But I love it. And that's just me. And it's the way it is. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Do you run? Hit me up if you run. I want to know your times. I just run right now 3K. I'd like to do 5K soon. I'm just kind of fucking around. I'm trying to take my dog too, Venus. And we're just getting there. I'm just doing her 2 times a week. I'm not doing her 2 times a week, you filthy fuck. Get that out of your head. I'm taking her running 3 times a week. And 2 times a week. And I go running 3 times a week. But I might reduce that. I don't know. I feel like I'm too busy. Do work 12 hours a day, gym, running, podcast, family. Fuck, man. Busy times. So, I don't know. But if you run, I want to know your times. Hit me up. Bag milk. Podcast. at gmail.com. Send those fucking times. I want pictures of times. Not dick pics. Times. I want pictures of times. Lap times. Overall times. When I'm with Venus. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Took that one to the head. When I'm with Venus, we can get our time. She started at like high 6s. 6:20, came down 6:20, and then now we're like, she can do a first lap round at like 5:45, but she averages 6. She's averaging 6 right now over 3 kilometers, and she can run the 3 kilometers the whole time, which is super good. Me, I can average 5 usually, 5 minutes K. I can go 4:50, but on a good day. On a good day when I'm getting into it. I had 2 weeks off when Grammy and shit was going on, surgery. And then these last few runs have been shit. And because of Venus, I haven't been hitting those 5-minute timers. But I could if I had to. It'd be struggle of breath, I think, though. But I want to get there. And seeing your times, if you run, will help me run more. So fucking hit me up with those shitty fucking times, because I'm sure they're worse than mine. They couldn't be as good as mine. And if they are, you better fucking prove it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Fucking come at me. And if they're not, that's cool. Don't be scared to send me your times. I just want to know you're running, pretty much. And I want to see your times. I want to see them improving. I want to congratulate you when I see that fucking time got better. I want to. So show me those motherfucking times. For sure. Fuck. Ooh, I might be getting in with another. Well, I don't know if he would call it a podcast, but me and a gentleman, he does cereal reviews. Remember, I think I mentioned this before. He does cereal reviews, and he does them live on Instagram or records them. And YouTube, they're on YouTube, of course. They're on everywhere. Fucking, this guy's fucking hilarious. Have you seen this? His name's High Spoon on Instagram. I don't know his real name. I just encountered this gentleman. I just spoke with him yesterday. And now I think I'm locked in to do a cereal review. No, I'm not locked in. I can do whatever I want. I would. He asked me, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, man!" I'm do double down. So, holy fuck! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. My heart's racing. Who laced my shit? I'm only halfway through. What the fuck's going on? Woo! So, me and High Spoon are gonna fucking get it on. Let's get it on. Yeah. And do a cereal review in the next couple weeks. He says he's gonna hit me up. Maybe he won't. Maybe it was just one of those friendly, hey man, we should get together, and be like, fuck this guy. I'm done talking to him. I've had that happen, and that's fine. That'd be fine too. I'll still watch his shit, but I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. So I'm gonna eat some cereal. I wonder. I don't know how he does it. I don't know if he picks it, and then I gotta go find it, or if I find something and then he gotta go find it. Don't know, man. Don't know. So, let's imagine. So, if I had to pick a cereal, I have no fucking idea. One is probably because I'm off cereal. But I fucking enjoy cereal. I love a good cereal. Even when I stopped eating cereal, it was one of the last things I stopped eating that was bad for me. But I'll eat a bowl of cereal. Not a big fucking deal. So, what would I eat? I like a fucking I love cereal, man. So it's hard. I love chocolate cereal. I love a fruity cereal. I love even the healthy cereals, like the fucking nut crunch shit. All those fucking flakes, man. There's not many cereals I don't like. But what would be like? I think if I had to pick a favorite cereal, I guess, but that's not the point of his show. Is just to review. We're gonna review a cereal. So It would just be random anyway. But my favorite cereal, I think, would be old school Captain Crunchberry, man. It's like Honeycomb was up there too. But fucking Captain Crunchberry. It was a rarity, a fucking treat. Those sugar encrusted fucking, I don't even know what those pillows, and then those fucking berries full of dye and sugar all comes together in your mouth with the milk. Oh my fuck, buddy. Orgasmic. Orgasmic. But that's absolutely my favorite. We didn't get it much as kids, and it was a hard find, so especially in small town PEI. I see it around here at times, and I'm like fucking eyeing it up. But no. It's like cocaine. I just crush it, fucking rail it. Get that hit quick. Might as well. That sugar rush, baby. Oh, fuck. If I do this cereal review, I'm not gonna shit right for a fucking couple days. Just from a bowl of cereal. I bet you. And the milk. No, I can't use milk. It'll have to be fucking almond. If I used milk and cereal right now, real milk, I haven't had real milk in, I don't know, a couple of years for sure. And I'm not going to be like one of these, oh, I haven't had milk in 15 years. I'm trying not to have milk, but I'm not going to go so far as not to like avoid people that bake with it and shit like that. I just don't. I just was never drinking it anyway, and I just wanted it for cereals. And every time I would have a bowl of fucking cereal with milk, this was what happened. And this is what would happen if I had a bowl of cereal right now with milk in it. I would shit so fucking bad. I would be cramped up and just explosive. I would fill. I've told people before, I would fill that fucking toilet full past the water line. I don't give a fuck whose toilet I'm using. If you're like, not my toilet, it has a high water line. Filling it past the water line with just soft serve shit. My guts cannot handle fucking milk. And it took me 30 some years to fucking figure that out. So now when it hits me fucking hard because I've been avoiding it. And when you avoid the foods that fucking bother you all the time, when you get back in, it's a fucking super shock to the system. So some people say, well, then that's why you stay on it. No, why would you slowly just poison yourself all the time so you get used to it? That's pretty much what it is. It's like taking small amounts of snake venom all the time so you get used to the snake bite. I'm just going to avoid the fucking snake and not take any venom and not poison my body. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So I avoid the fucking milk. It does not compute. Does not compute with my system. So, and then the sugar. Woo! If you're not used to sugar, also same things. Especially depending on what we choose. If it's like grain, oh. If it was like a full fucking grain cereal, oh my fucking God. I wouldn't shit right for a fucking 3 days. Minimum. Probably 4 or 5. Like, it would just ruin my system. Just, that's how much grains fuck you up when you're not used to it. That's like getting bit by the biggest fucking poisonous snake. It's, yeah, and not dying. I'm gonna not shit right for a fucking week. I might as well have went to prison and been the bitch. I'm not gonna shit right for a week. For sure. So I'm super excited. I don't give a fuck. I don't mind. I destroy my guts from time to time. But 99% of the time, I'm not going to say that. 95% of the time, I eat pretty good these days. So one bowl of cereal is going to throw me out of whack, but it's going to be fucking fun nonetheless. It's welcome. It's like when you eat hot wings, man. You know it's going to fucking fuck your guts. You always knew it. But you don't stop. That's what this will be. This will be my hot wing challenge. So it'll be great. I'm looking forward to it. Well, pretty much said it all. And that's it. So, get your shit together. Oh, my dog's barking. Make sure you fucking like, share, subscribe, do your fucking thing. Send me the email. Send me your fucking times and your runs. Send me your pictures of your anything. Your comments. If you just want to make sure I got it. Fucking send it all to the email. I'll read that shit. If you want, drop your name. I'll throw it out. I'll shout it. I'll shout it out. Whoop whoop. Thanks. And I'm out.